Hey, it's Kayla. I'm gonna be continuing talking about the functions, and it's pretty long, but now I'm going to be talking about um the extroverted perceiving functions. Um I would say the perceiving functions in general are um go with the flow, open-ended. Well, they feel more comfortable leaving things open-ended. Um, well, I'm not sure though, cause um, the N, so I don't actually. Maybe that would be just for the extroverted. Um, Perceiving, but I feel like it sort of applies a bit. Actually, maybe not. Well, it well, for definitely for the extroverted intuition and extroverted sensing. And I would say the extroverted perceiving function, even more than that, it's like not. I would say they're open-ended actually, yeah, in the sense that it's about taking in, I guess, taking in, even the extroverted, even though it's, I guess, about like taking in also and having an impact. I feel like it's also just about like taking everything in, and it's extroverted, so it's gonna be also wanting to, like, affect the atmosphere, but it's going to be um more, I'd say, like, about taking in, just about not controlling, I guess, in a way, like about not limiting in like what it's taking in, so not wanting to be tied down to schedules and stuff, because well, it's taking in, so that's the extroverted um perceiving functions, like, because they just are extroverted, so they need to be getting their energy already from the outside and like feel like it's affecting something. So these um functions, I would say, um I know, are sometimes mistaken for each other, especially um for the E EP types in general. Um um I would say I could see why they might look similar. I would also, like, I mean, I could see why they would look similar, but I wouldn't say they're similar. Maybe the same way extroverted thinking and extroverted feeling could look similar if you don't know what it is. Like, if you don't know what they are, they might just look similar. But these types are both, so they're both, I would say, they need to take in as much from their environment. Which I would say all extroverted types do, but this is like, even more so because perceiving, I would say, needs more information than judging, and both of extroverted are taking the information from the world, like outside themselves. So, and like they both need a lot of it outside themselves in order to get it. So both the extroverted perceiving types though are especially need to get this from their environment, and so they have like the same, I would say, an atmosphere, like an intuition atmosphere and a sensing one. But it's always, I just think it's always there. So whereas it's like, I feel like it's more constant, almost, like, and what they're doing is just, all they really need to do is, take from it. Extroverted, and it might look similar because that's what they're doing, but they're doing it for different reasons. So the same thing with the TE and FE. They're looking at the same things, but they're seeing different things, like they're coming to different conclusions. So an extroverted sensor likes to experience many different things for the sensory experience of it all, like go to new places, try new activities, meet new people. And so the extroverted intuitive, but while they're doing this, they're also getting different ideas to fuel their intuition, which people can't see that. All they see is a person who just seems to be trying to experience all they can experience is experience and not really staying in one place. So they might look similar in that way. But if you knew what they were getting from it, then you would see that they're actually very different, like opposites, almost. And I use extroverted sensing as my third one, so I feel like I'm somewhat aware of it. I mean, I don't notice it. I don't really notice when I'm using it, but I could see it in myself, somewhat, just not even trying. Like, I would say introverted thinking. I was often called logical. Well, I still am, and when that usually, it makes me want to be more logical. And I feel like extrovert sensing isn't as much of an effort. It's like tiring if I do it constantly. Like, but I often will do it without even trying if I can't, like, if I'm thinking of something, like that I feel like is my introverted intuition and I can't express it. Sometimes it's just, I feel like I sort of do it without even noticing. And I mean, I have been told I was observant before and noticed things in my environment that other people haven't. So I would say that um that I use it. I mean, I don't couldn't point out something really that I use it. But so like extroverted sensing, extroverted intuition, both trying to take out as much from their the environment as they can, new experiences, one for just the experience itself, one to get intuition and ideas. In my next video I'm going to be talking about the introverted perceiving types.